life, more wealth, more health. Welcome to the Zulunation page. If you're new, hit the like, the subscribe, the notification, and get all the latest updates. And if you're old, welcome back. I hope all your dreams are coming true. I hope you're doing things to better yourself mentally, physically, emotionally. But one bird in hand is better than two in the bush. I'm gonna repeat that. One bird in hand is better than two in the bush. Meaning, don't count your chickens before they hatch. When I was younger, I used to be in school. I used to be volunteering at a hospital, and I used to do college courses in the summer, to get my stuff right. I was getting ready to do what I'm doing now, but I started integrating myself in the culture of America, and in the people of color. Most of it is sports, rapping, entertainment, something like that. And I started concentrating on that. And every week I'm out there trying to do shows, trying to drop a track. And I was with a couple of individuals, or I'm helping them sell tickets, promote themselves. And the problem was, I had bills. I had responsibilities. I had things I needed to answer for. But my mom would tell me like, hey, when are you gonna do this? And I'm like, oh mom, one day I'm gonna make it. Oh mom, I'm also selling weed, oh, I'm hustling out here trying to make it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get there. Hey man, I'm hitting up this person. Let me get some money, man, because now things are not working out. I'm losing my car, I'm losing my apartments. I'm being, what's the word for it? A nuisance on people, because now I'm asking them for help all the time. They're going to work, they're getting their stuff together. And that's how we all are, man. That's how we all are. We all have this fantasy that we try to live about things versus the reality. So my mom was trying to say, work with what you got. Go get a job and work at some place, and every 2 weeks you'll get a paycheck. And at the end of the day, you can use that money to chase your dreams. But no, some of us also try to do the thing where you were in a good relationship. Maybe it's not hunky-dory and everything's great, but now somebody comes and sells you your dream, and now you're gonna leave all that. You know this person, you've been through a lot with them, you know what you're gonna get. And the only thing is, there's every relationship, there's something that is not perfect. But now you want to listen to whoever it is out there, and you don't know them, you don't know nothing. And then you end this relationship, and then you find yourself stuck when you're like, I dropped all of that for this? And that's what I mean, don't count your chickens before they hatch. Or even when, another example is, you got a good job, you don't like your boss, you can't handle the drama, a little bit of everything is just getting on your nerves. But then you don't put up a job lined up. I'm not saying don't leave because you don't like it. You don't have nothing lined up. You're going off feelings, and you're like, I think I'm a good worker. I think I deserve this, so I'm just gonna quit and I'm gonna find something. 6 months later, what? You lose your house, you lose your family, you lose your kids, you lose your girl, your husband, or whatever it is, and now you ain't got nothing. That's how we all live. A fantasy life built on not what we need to do or what we have to do and get, but on what we feel or fantasize or think we can. It's okay to chase your dreams, but in a correct way. It's okay to want better, but not in, I guess, in a way where it's immature and it's emotional driven, not thought of, not processed, and not guaranteed. Because this thing of I think what's going to happen and what's really going on is two different things. What you think about what's going to happen and what's really going on is two different things. Don't make up things in your mind. Don't, when people tell you, take the heating, take the people warning you like, hey, and learn from others' mistakes, Not everybody can become an entertainer. Not everybody can become a YouTuber. Not everybody, can just leave and they'll find somebody. And the world does not work like that. The world works on a system. and the older you get and the mistakes you make, it's how you learn. But you try to little those mistakes. Like, it's okay to make mistakes, but at least mistakes that are needed, not irresponsible things because you feel a certain way or you think or you're fantasizing, and then you're in a deeper hole than you needed to be. Man, if I just stuck with my school, stuck with volunteering, stuck with a job, stuck with my summer schooling too, when I was out, I would have been further. I would have been having more things in my life. I would have been having less stress. But no, we pile on those things. And then we find ourselves depressed and wondering why. We find ourselves with anxiety and wondering why. We find ourselves with low confidence. You know what I mean? Because you put yourself in those situations. You go out there, right? And you're like, I'm going to take a risk, which I know is stupid. And people are like, don't do it, this and that. And you're just counting the two birds in the bush, right? And then things don't go right. Now what? You feel like an idiot. So now when you're going around head down, you don't want to talk to people. You're avoiding people You're avoiding people who believed in you. And then you create anxiety. Now you're scared to take other risks because you're like, I thought, when I took this risk, I'm going to, be better. That's why some people keep going from job to job or relationship to relationship, because they're not calculating what they are doing because they messed up when they had something good. So now when they're going from this to this, so you get into a new job, maybe doesn't pay more than the one before, and there's a couple of things that you do wrong. Now you're like, you know what, let me quit before they fire me, or you know what I'm saying, there's another job, this is not even worth it. Same thing with relationships. This person maybe drinks too much. They drink too much, I'm gonna leave. Or they don't. But the thing is, everywhere you go, there's always gonna be something. And there's always gonna be something, because the two birds in the bush can lead to a lot of disorders, and these disorders can damage you, and you're doing it all to yourself. I'm telling you, stick with the guarantees. Stick with what you know, and if you want to change things, make sure it's the right time and it's good for you, not because of instinct and emotions, but because of what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? What you want to do. Because, like I said, most of us will have a chef. I'm just talking if it's anything in your life, and they're a good chef, they cook good, they do this, and then some other chef comes and goes, hey, I could cook better than that. I could do that. But they've never cooked in your life. You've never been to their restaurant. You're never doing nothing, and you fire the chef. Then what happens, man? Bam. Now you have nothing. You have the chef who can't cook. Lied to you. Whatever. Or sometimes you lying to yourself about a situation because you're fantasizing too much. And you know what? I blame it on what we watch. Everything what we watch is, it's inspiring, but it's too inspiring, right? Everything we watch is like, oh, this person was in the hood, man, and he sold these drugs, man, and then he came up, and then now he's this famous rapper. Or this person, man, was, in here and there, and they went through this, and they picked up a tennis racket, I guess, one day, and they just started playing, and they become, but not everybody has that story. Only 1% of people in the world get to be that kind of person. It doesn't matter if it's even technology. It doesn't matter if it's in the health world where you come up with some new cure. 1%. So the 99% is different. So remember that. You're the 99% until that 1% is guaranteed. That bird in hand, that's the 99. The two in the bush, that's the, 1%. So please do not live in fantasy. Do not do things off instincts instead of being rational. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, if I just got the job, could have been paying my bills. I was out here asking people for money, asking people for stuff, and I'm embarrassing my mom because she's taught me better, and people that knew me that I was doing school and all this other stuff with are like, whoa, what is this? This is new. I'm changing the way I walk, the way I talk, the way I do things. And I was just going a road that took me circular back to where I started. But this time I had damages and things that, were not good for me. But I'm healing, I'm getting better, I'm growing, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, a bird in hand is better than two in the bush. A bird in hand is better than two in the bush. This is Zulunation, man. Hit the like, the subscribe, the notification button, and you get the next video. We love you. Everybody's a star. Everybody has potential, but it's about doing it right and following the right path and taking your time to earn that. Stay blessed, baby.
Halala, halala sanbongela, halala, halala sanbongela we. Halala, halala sanbongela.